live in the building, man. Hey, man, y'all know if I'm busting up in your day, you know it for something important, man. So I need everybody to come up in here and hit that share button. And I need everybody to come up in here and hit that star button. It is your boy, West Coast. We live in the building. Let's get it. Yo, man, make sure everybody hit that share button. Everybody, make sure you hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Cowboys breaking news. Cowboys breaking news. Cowboys breaking news. I need everybody to come in, hit that share button, and then everybody hit that star button. If you haven't already, go ahead and put your name in the comment box so I can say what's up to you. It's your boy West Coast. How y'all doing today? I know I got a couple people on Facebook, but it's not showing it to me right now. So we're gonna go ahead and take off and get into the content. So yo, man, I need everybody right now to hit that share button. I need everybody to hit that share button. What's up with you, Craig? What's up with you? Hey, Craig, let me know how many people's in the comment box right now. What's up, Tyrone? What's up with you, Stephanie? The little counter didn't show up on there, so it's not telling me how many people's in here. What's up with you, Stephanie Jensen? If you have not already, I need you guys to hit that share button. Everybody hit that share button. Everybody hit that star button. Let's go. What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite boy. It's your favorite cowboy, Mr. West Coast. How you doing? Vincent, Big Dog, 136 on them boys. 147. Hey, somebody tell me when we hit 200. Somebody tell me when we hit 200. Yo, everybody, let's hit that share button. Hit that star button. Top star giver for the rest of the day is going home with a CeeDee Lamb jersey. Top star giver is going home with a CeeDee Lamb jersey. Rodney, what's up, my boy? Hit that star button. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, hit that share button. Hit that super chat button. Let's go. Hey, we at 150. How many people? 161. We need 400. We need 40 more people for West Coast to start talking. Let's go. Tony, what's up, my boy? Tony, 176. Let's go. Auntie Gloria, what's up with you? Roderick, let's go. Joe Trainer sharing like I'm a... My boy Joe Trainer sharing. Boy, sharing like a mug. What's up with you, Bob Jackson? Y'all can tell I got Frenchies. Because when I make a dog sound, I sound like a Frenchie, right? I'm still a man. You know, I'm just a man who owns Frenchies. All right, we at 200? Is we at 200? Is we at 200? 193. 197. 193. Let's go, man. Hey, keep hitting that share button. Y'all know West Coast. I'm a totally different cowboy when we hit 200. Let's go. Sal from Nebraska. What up, Sal from Nebraska? 200. Let's go. Hey, man. So, yo, it is your boy West Coast. We live in the building. Hey, man, I got some news for y'all. I'm going to tell y'all this right now. If you got your little blunt, get your little blunt. If you got your little drink, it's too early for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's never too early for a blunt. I'm going to tell you this right now. Michael Gallup, it is official, will not be able to play for the Dallas Cowboys until week 5. Now, he was put on the PUP today, and the PUP requires any person that is put on the PUP to sit out at least 4 weeks. So when I say week 5, obviously because he has to miss week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 4. So that means the first available game for Michael Gallup, is week 5. Now, let's talk about this. Are you guys surprised? No, you should not be surprised. And I'm going to be honest with you. You guys should not be surprised. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this right here. There's been people that have been saying, I still think that Michael Gallup's not What week is week 5? What's up, Barry? Hey, we have 600 stars. Can we get to 2,000? Can we get to 2,000 stars? We literally 1,400 away. Hey, Craig, let me know how many people we in here. We need 1,400 more stars to get to 2,000. If you guys have been watching my content, if you guys have been listening to my content, you guys know that West Coast has been saying that there is no way in hockey sticks, H-E-double hockey sticks, H-E-double hockey sticks, there was no way in H-E-double hockey sticks that Michael Gallup was going to be ready week 1. Now, there's been people that's saying that he won't be ready till like November, December. I think that's a little extreme. But I definitely think that Michael Gallup will probably be back. I'm still thinking he's going to be back around my birthday. My birthday is October 24th. That's when I project. I think there's a game that's like October 23rd. I think that's going to be Michael Gallup's first game. And that's what I pretty much always have kind of held to. Why? Because an ACL, especially for an explosive player, is something that you want to come back when it is right. The reason why you want to come back when it is right is because you got to think. Part of the main reason why you like Michael Gallup is because of his what? Because of his explosiveness. So guess what? If you're a guy like Michael Gallup, you don't even want to put yourself in that situation. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Al, appreciate you, Al Suttersworth. Hey, CeeDee Lamb, Top Star Givers going home with a CeeDee Lamb jersey. Make sure you guys hit that start button. Top Star Givers going home with it. I got all sizes, so don't trip. I even got women's sizes right now. I even got a couple women's sizes. So yeah, Top Star Givers going home with a Dallas Cowboys CeeDee Lamb jersey. The reason why I'm giving away CeeDee Lamb jersey is because, listen to me, bruh. CeeDee Lamb gonna have to be that dude. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. We already knew he was gonna have to be that dude when you got rid of Amari Cooper. That was already a default. We defaulted him into that dude. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. You now have to expect for CeeDee Lamb to be that dude week 1. Because I'm gonna tell you this right here. Unless the Dallas Cowboys go trade for a receiver, because I'm gonna tell you, even Antonio Brown is probably the only receiver available out there right now that can make the defenses that you're going to face think differently about what you're going to take out there. Emmanuel Samuels, no. T.Y. Hilton, no. Those dudes are not going to change how a defense plays you. Yeah, they're names, but they're not going to change. They're not going to change how a defense plays you. The only receiver out there that's available right now that is Antonio Brown. And I'm going to be honest with you, man. If you were, like, listen to me. Y'all had to have known Michael Gallup was not about to freaking be here week 1. Y'all had to have known that. So listen to me. Why, when everybody else has been saying, listen, we need a wide receiver, we need a wide receiver, we not a wide receiver. Why was some of y'all saying we need to trust the system? No, we never needed to trust the system. We needed to trust common sense, y'all. And that's why I'm going to tell you guys right now. Listen, if Michael Gallup got hurt, this is another common sense thing we got to do. Makila, appreciate you, Miss Renee Oliver. I'm going to tell you this right here. They did put him on PUP. I'm going to tell you guys something that's also too right now. If Michael Gallup isn't going to be available until week 4, week 5. My question for the Cowboy Nation is, if he's not going to be available to week 4, week 5, how is OBJ going to be able to play for the Dallas Cowboys? Just asking you guys that. If Michael Gallup is not available to week 3, 4, or 5, how do you guys get OBJ healthy and on this team before then? Just questioning, just asking. And I'm going to tell you guys, I like OBJ. But I don't think OBJ will be ready I don't think my OBJ will be ready for Michael Gallup. And I'm going to tell you guys this, Michael Gallup is working with a team. So question. What are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? What are y'all thoughts? They're not. I don't think they're gonna take Beasley back. Hey, my boy over here just said that Michael Gelkin just reported that they're not gonna put him on PUB. So we might have, but listen to me. Regardless if he goes on PUP or if he doesn't, and I'm going to tell you guys, we always want accurate information. You know what I'm saying? So if he doesn't go on PUP, that's even better. But my question is this. He says, man, stop crying. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, but we're not talking about the end of the world. We're talking about the Dallas Cowboys. My question to you guys is this. Lewis said, okay, Lewis. Hey, Lewis, appreciate you. Lewis, inbox me. Inbox me. Hey, I believe Michael Gehlken over anybody. Keep it real. You know we're always about accuracy over here. Accuracy. We're always going to be about accuracy over here. So if Michael Gehlken saying they're not going to put him on PUP, I'm with that. But my question to you guys is, and shout out to my boy on YouTube over there for making sure we had correct information. Appreciate you, my boy. My question to you guys is this. My question is you guys is this. From what you guys have seen from the wide receiving core, and I'm going to tell you guys this right here. Theoretically, what we see on Friday is theoretically who should be your starting team, right? Because Dak is going to play. Now, I'm going to tell you all this right here. CeeDee Lamb did have a minor injury. CeeDee Lamb did have a minor foot injury. But the cool thing about this is he got 2 weeks. I don't know if you guys noticed, but you guys know that we getting all excited for football, and then it's going to be dry for 2 weeks. Y'all know that, right? We about to play football on Friday, and then it is literally about to be dry for like 2 weeks. It's going to be like Sunday to Sunday, then we play the next Sunday. So it's like 2 weeks and 2 days. So, I'm going to tell y'all this. What I think the Cowboys are going to do, man, and I know y'all don't want to hear this, man. What I think the Cowboys are going to do is I think they're going to sign guys during that 2 weeks. That's what I think. And the reason why I believe so is because during that 2 weeks, everybody is going to be required to drop their team to 53 men, right? So since they're going to release, you're going to have to, this is what we got to do, really honest with you. What you guys need to start doing now is, yeah, my Cowboys family, we already know. What I believe the Cowboys are going to do, and I'm going to tell y'all this. The Cowboys, what they've always wanted to do. What we need to do probably as an organization is, y'all need to probably, this Friday, y'all might not want to, y'all can watch the Cowboys, fan. Y'all can watch the Cowboys game, but I'm going to tell y'all what y'all got to watch too. We got to watch other teams' games this week. Because I feel like one of the wide receivers that's going to be on our team is on another roster right now. So, get ready this weekend. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. Because I'm also tell you guys something too. The Cowboys, we're one of the only teams that really didn't play their starters yet. Everybody else played their starters. Kansas City played Patrick Mahomes. What's his name? What's the boy name? The Buffalo Bills played their starters already. Everybody pretty much played their starters already except for the Dallas Cowboys. So we're going to play ours on Friday. So think about this. A lot of the kids who do play for these other teams are going to be players or that are not probably going to make their team. So this week, everybody needs to write like 10 receivers down. You need to write down like 10 receivers. Josh Allen played, yeah. Everybody needs to write down like 10 receivers. You know what I'm saying? Write down who we play this week. The Seahawks. If they got a little young receiver, we need to be looking for other receivers on other teams, because I truly believe that our team, like as soon as we cut players, I believe they're gonna probably bring in a linebacker. They're probably gonna bring in an offensive lineman, and they're probably gonna be in a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? So get ready to and I'm gonna tell y'all, you can't really count them out. I know y'all want to talk about Turpin. I don't really count Turpin as a wide receiver until I see him as a wide receiver, and I actually see Kellen Moore use him as a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be easier for Kellen Moore to use a standard guy who is a wide receiver, just a guy that just plays X on the outside. I don't know if I would really necessarily want. We have gadget guys. Like you have Turpin, you have Tony Pollard. You need a real wide receiver, like a real X. You know what I'm saying? A real outside, like a real guy on the outside. And my question for Emmanuel Samuels, Odell Beckham Jr., and all these guys is this. How much better are you going to be than the guys that get released on these other teams that are going to be ridiculously cheap? And I'm going to tell y'all this right here. Ridiculously cheap is always going to trump anything for the Dallas Cowboys. And that's why I believe the wide receiver that's going to be on our team is a guy that's going to be on somebody's team. So anybody that's been following any other team, who been watching preseason games, somebody put some names of some wide receivers on some teams right now that might, it's weird. I know y'all saying Dez Bryant, but listen to me. I love Dez Bryant, but I told y'all after 2022, if he wasn't on a team, that I was not going to be pushing that, just because, I just know it's not going to happen, bro. Jerry Jones said he dreams about Dez Bryant in the actual shower. We can pretty much foretell that that's not going to happen. You know what I'm saying? After that was said, if that didn't happen then we can almost guarantee it's not going to happen. And to be honest with you, I think Jerry kind of used Dez Bryant to kind of sell tickets. I'm going to just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You can still, and jerseys. Dez Bryant is a name that Jerry Jones can say, and then we as a nation will run out there and we will literally go buy XXXXXX jerseys. Because you got to think like this. At Dallas, I would think they have a bunch of, because y'all know, listen to me. Y'all know when y'all buy jerseys, right, at the stadium, they just put numbers on them, right? And then as people buy them in bulk, they print the numbers. They do that at the stadium. They print those numbers. They print the names on the back. So imagine, I'm pretty sure they probably had millions of Dez Bryant jerseys just laying around. I'm pretty sure they had millions of Dez Bryant jerseys laying around. You know what I'm saying? So, I think it was more of a, a business move, to be honest with you, because I'm pretty sure when he said he dreamed about Dez Bryant in the shot, I'm pretty sure folks went and bought I sold Dez Bryant jerseys. I know they did. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a money move. I don't think it was anything other than that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I think it was. Antonio Brown. I already talked about Antonio Brown. Denzel Mims is not getting released from the Jets. He is going to have to. You're going to have to trade for him. You're going to have to trade for him. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to trade for him. Marco Harrison says, Craig, what's up, Craig? Brandon, hey, one of my insiders said that the Cowboys were putting him on PUP, but then Michael Gelkin just came out right now and corrected that statement. So we always want to be correct. I'm going to verify it when I get off here, but I'm going to tell you this right here. I can almost trust Michael Gelkin with almost everything because he's an independent guy like me. He's just been at it longer. So if Michael Gelkin said that they are not putting on PUP, then I would assume the Cowboys are not, because he is always on point on Twitter. And if you don't follow him, definitely go follow him. I use a lot of his content. You know what I'm saying? Questions. We need spare. OT Steele is a swing tackle. Smith a solo, both sides. J-Ball socks. O-line better play. So what's up, John Cofield? We got Turpin from the XFL. Maybe from the USFL. Maybe there's more talent we can get from there. Why don't we want Trey for? If I'm not mistaken, didn't DK Metcalf get paid? I think he got paid. Listen to me, you guys. In order to trade for somebody, the team has to be willing to trade for him, and then they got to be willing to give up something for him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think. Listen, if you're the Seattle Seahawks and you don't know who your quarterback is, why would you want to give up DK Metcalf? I'm just curious. Why would you want to give him up? You don't even know who your quarterback is. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the reason why Cleveland Browns wanted Amari Cooper. You want to know why? Because they didn't know who their quarterback was going to be. So think about this. Even if the Cleveland Browns start West Coast, think about this. Deshaun Jackson, whatever that dude name is, Deshaun Watson got suspended.
When they traded for him, bro, you had to have known. You had to have known there was a chance he was going to get suspended. They still traded for Amari Cooper. You want to know why? Because no matter what, you have a better receiving core for whoever's throwing to him. That's why you make that decision. Because you don't want to be a dumpster fire. You know what I'm saying? That's why you make decisions like that. So everybody's saying, you know, oh, the Cleveland Browns was dumb for trading for Amari Cooper. I'm like, bro, that's smart. Why? Because whoever the quarterback is, you're throwing to Amari Cooper. It's better than throwing to what they thought they was going to have. Rodney says all the good receivers were signed this year. Better look to the draft. We ain't got the draft, bro. The draft too far. My Cowboys family says, why rush Gallup back? That would be risky and silly. That would be risky and silly on every level. Every level. Listen, if I'm Michael Gallup, it does not make sense to come back early. You want to know why? Because go look at how your contract is. I'm going to tell you guys, the Dallas Cowboys, they're basically giving dudes one-year contracts stacked on top of each other. So basically, it's like, yeah, we're going to give you a 3-year deal, 4-year deal, but it's really 1-year deals stacked on top of each other. So it's like, yeah, you cannot play well this year, and then we can just be like, yeah, we're not feeling you next year. We'll just eat a couple $1 million and walk away from you guys. Think about this. The Dallas Cowboys, we walk away from money. We paid Tony Romo $8.5 million to not be our quarterback. You paid Dez Bryant $8.6 million to not catch footballs for you. In 1 year, we played 2 players $16 million to not be on our team. So if you're Michael Gallup, bro, listen to me. You do not come back until you are 110%. You do not come back because the Dallas Cowboys, I'm going to tell you, the Cowboys are really an oxymoron. They're not, actually, they're really not. The Dallas Cowboys are really like my mama. Cowboys family, tell me if you can rock with me. They're really like a Hispanic or black mother. You know what I'm saying? If you got your mama white, you might rep this too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know how you be at the store and you go get something. Ooh, mama, can I get this water? And she be like, I ain't got no money for that. What you mean you ain't got no money for it? Man, you better put that damn water back. I ain't got no damn water. I ain't got no money for no damn water. You walk off, put the money back. Next thing you know, your mama putting all types of stuff in the basket. You're like, wait, time out. What? Mom, I thought you said you ain't had no money. I thought you said you ain't had no money. No, I said I ain't had no money for that. That is how the Dallas Cowboys are. The Dallas Cowboys have money for what they want and what they want to do. Because think about this. They're a team that won't spend $5 million on a linebacker, but you'll eat $8 million to have someone not on your team. That doesn't make sense. He said, LOL, we are Hispanics and we heard all of them from our mothers. But you know how it is. You be like, Mama, can I get this? Mama, can I get that? You be like, Mama, can I get this? And she be like, I ain't got no money for that. Jerry, can we get a new wide receiver? Jerry, can I get a new wide receiver? I ain't got no money for that. But then he goes, sign Bryant. Then he goes, sign Brett Mayer. Though. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Makina says, exactly your thoughts. What do you think about Cole Beasley? I've kind of talked about Cole Beasley a lot, man. Cole Beasley is my boy Mikey Fernside says, is it true they're going to use, man, they're not good. Listen to me, they're not going to use Trevon Diggs as no wide receiver. No, absolutely not. If I was Trevon Diggs, I wouldn't even let them do that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Hey, you guys, we're at 1,900 stars. Can we get to 3,000? Like, that's something you do on a back-to-back Super Bowl champion. Hey, weren't we, like, coming off of we was, like one of the best teams in football when we did that. Like, you don't do that
in the state that we're in right now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was Trevon Diggs, I wouldn't even let nobody play with my career like that. Like, I could see if we was like, you know what I'm saying, like 15-0 and it's game 16 and we only got 2 games left and you just want to go play around. But I don't know, serious. Hell nah. Trevon Diggs trying to be the highest paid cornerback in football. He need to focus on that. Yeah, and I'm not trying to get sassy with you. I'm just thinking out that idea. And hell nah. I wouldn't even let the Cowboys do that to me. Go play wide receiver? No. No, thank you. I'm going to focus on trying to get these $20 million playing. Because, listen, there's nothing Trevon Diggs can do to help this team on wide receiver. And then think about this. If he played wide receiver, he gets an interception. He gets a pass. He runs 80 yards. He gets tackled. He goes, sits down. They punt the ball. He got to come back out there on field goals on defense, too? Nah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Now, if I was Diggs, I wouldn't even let them do that to me. Questions. Leli, hit that. Ferguson is going to take a 12 personnel blocker. He opened up Turpin on the punt return. He catches everything. I like Hendershot. Hey, listen to me. Our tight ends is fire. I'm gonna keep it real with you. The tight end room is better than the wide receiver room. The wide receiver room just got bigger names. I'm just keep it real with you. But the tight ends are better than the wide receivers. Because Schultz is just as good at his job as CeeDee Lamb. And Hendershot, and let's go to the second, okay, first tight end versus first wide receiver. Dalton Schultz is just as good as CeeDee Lamb at his position. Yeah, I want to fight, I'll take my shirt off. Y'all know I like that. Y'all know I like Dalton Schultz, man. Don't go there with me today, man. Don't go there with me today now. Y'all know Schultz is my boy. You know what I'm saying? All right, so bam, we got that out the way. Boom. Okay, next up, number 2. Number 2 receiver. Who is that? Versus Ferguson? Like, Ferguson is better than your number 2 wide receiver that you don't even know who it is. Then think about this. Then you got the homie Payton, pow, Hendershot. 48 and 49 are both nasty. Both of them are good. Both of them are good. You're 3 deep in the damn tight end. Appreciate you, Michael, with the 1,200 bandos. You're 3 deep on tight ends. Hey, you guys, I'm going to let you guys know. I was told by one of my sources online that the Cowboys were thinking about putting him on PUP. Michael Gelkin came out and said that was actually clarified, that they were not actually putting him on PUP. So I misread it, and I actually put my title on there wrong. So just to clear, just make sure you guys got that right. The Cowboys have not decided to put Michael Gallup on PUP. Listen to me, going online is not about being right. It's about putting accurate information out there. That's what it's about. You feel me? You really don't need a holder for the field goal. Yeah, you do. You do. Ask Tony Romo. Oh Lord, man, Tony, my bad. It was a cheap shot, Tony. It was. Hey, come here, Tony. Come on. My bad. Hey, my bad, Tony. All right. It was a cheap shot. That was a cheap shot. I know it. I shouldn't have said that. Top Star Giver's going home with a Dallas Cowboy CeeDee Lamb jersey. So make sure y'all hit that star button. Top Star Giver's going home with a Dallas Cowboy CeeDee Lamb jersey. CeeDee Lamb's going to be that dude, man. And I'm going to tell you this. CeeDee Lamb his ass had better practice today, bro. On my mama, bro. Because I'm going to tell you this right here. Ain't no little ass cut have no dude out no 2.5 weeks, bro. It's fungal on that. It's fungal. You know what I mean? Miss me on that. Like, I'm just telling you, bro. CeeDee Lamb ass better be at practice, bro. Like, he need to be at practice. Or miss me with that, I cut my foot doing clown shit stuff. That's all I'm saying, man. When you a number 1, you can't be doing clown shit, bro. When you got $100 million contract on the line, because that's what they gave Amari Cooper, and he was a number 1, bro, you don't need to be cutting your foot doing no clown shit, bro. Yes, Blake Jarman's not even on this team. So CeeDee need to have his ass at practice, bro. All he has to do is cry and Jerry would be good. Nice cutter. What you talking about? What is you talking about? What is you talking about? Nice cutter. I have no idea. What is you talking about, my Cowboys fan? What do I think about Deshaun Jackson?
I would actually sign him. I would actually sign him. I would actually sign Deshaun Jackson. I would actually sign Emmanuel Sanders too. I'm going to keep it real. I'll sign T.Y. Hilton. You want to know why? Because they all better than what I have right now. Like, I would sign anybody. Like, you guys don't listen to me. You don't even have to ask me if I would sign a guy. All you got to ask yourself is this. Is he better than what we have right now? If the answer is yes, then guess what? My answer is yes. 1,600 yards. Listen to me. CeeDee Lamb is not getting no damn 1,600 yards from the Dallas Cowboys. I want to ask you guys a question. For all my factual Cowboy fans out there, when was the last time a Dallas Cowboy receiver got 1,600 yards? When? And I know I know 88, my boy said it. Irvin said it. I know Irvin said it. But I want to know, when was the last time a wide receiver from the Dallas Cowboys? Hold up. When was the last time? T.O. I don't even think Terrell Owens had 1,600 yards. I don't think he got 1,600 yards in Dallas. I think T.O. got like 1,300 yards. He had a gang of touchdowns, but I don't think he had no 1,600 yards. I think the last time someone had 1,600 yards was like Michael Irvin himself. Like, think about this. We're the team, when we had the best wide receiving core in football, we were talking about having 3 receivers having 1,000 yards. That's when we had Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup, and CeeDee Lamb, and they were all healthy. We were not even talking about then one guy having 1,600 yards. Listen to me, you guys. Kellen Moore's offense does not preclude him targeting one receiver. He doesn't, bro. He does not. His offense does not preclude. Preclude mean allow. It doesn't allow for that. Hey, y'all, we have 4,500 stars. We're trying to get to 10,000. We're about 5,500 stars away. His offense doesn't even preclude that. So I'm going to be honest with you. Kellen Moore will never have an all-pro wide receiver. Never. He'll never have an all-pro wide receiver. You want to know why? And it's not because we won't have the talent. It's because his offense isn't predicated around one person. Kellen Moore doesn't think that he needs to throw the ball to one person for his offense to be good. He don't believe that. And that has been shown. Because guess what? They didn't do it with Dez, even though he was only the offensive coordinator. He was offensive assistant when Dez was there. They didn't do it then. They don't do it with Coop. And who's to say he's going to do it with a CeeDee Lamb? Think about this. Amari Cooper's not here because he what? Because he didn't get targets. He ain't throwing the ball. So, that is why I have faith in 88. I have faith that CeeDee Lamb can be CeeDee Lamb. Like, CeeDee Lamb had 4 different quarterbacks in college. Well, 3. The boy had 3 different quarterbacks in college. So, theoretically, what does that let me know? Mother effer, you can adjust. You can figure it out. You can adapt the change. So, CeeDee Lamb can do that. I believe he can do his part. I just don't know. I just don't think that Kellen Moore is going to highlight one guy like that. To get 1,600 yards on a football team in the NFL, bro, that is 95 yards a game. 90 yards a game. I just don't see nobody. I don't see any wide receiver having that for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't. Except for his tight end. Tight end might get 1,600 yards. Just say tight end might get 1,600 yards. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I say a tight end gonna get 1,000. I can see Dalton Schultz getting 1,600 yards before CeeDee Lamb, and that's just real. That's why I keep telling y'all, if you are a fantasy football dude, I'm telling you, you better draft Dalton Schultz. Y'all tripping. He gonna lead the Dallas Cowboys in touchdowns. Like, he gonna lead the league. He gonna lead the Dallas Cowboys in touchdowns. Man, we have to get 2 tight ends on the field at the same time until we get healthy wide receivers. What about Turpin? Listen to me. What has Turpin showed you guys that he can do as a wide receiver? You guys say, name me a corner that can stand in front of Turpin. Listen, I can name you corners on our team that can stand in front of Turpin. What are you talking about? Trevon Diggs can stay with Turpin. Anthony Brown can stay with Turpin. Like, bruh, the dude's 150 pounds. Do you know what jamming is? Like, listen to me. Listen to me. This is how I know folks that play corner and folks that don't play corner. Listen to me. I don't have to run with him. All I got to do is keep his little ass off the line. And my question is, in open space, how would he get in open space? How? And then my question is this: how do you know Dak's even going to see him in open space? Because I was at training camp versus the Chargers, and I got video of Dak point blank not seeing him. And it's not Dak's fault to do 5'7". Dak didn't have nothing to do with that. Shout out my boy right here with the 1,000 stars. Like, you guys don't think, listen to me. You guys don't, like, you ever heard of John Ross? John Ross ran a 4.2, bruh. Fastest to ever do it in the NFL. They found a way to shut him down. They found a way to shut him down. Like, because I'm going to tell you, this is what you guys don't understand. If a team sees Turpin go across the field, why would they not follow him? That's just common football, y'all. If you see Turpin on this side of the field and you're in zone and you see him move across the field, I am now in man. Unless the object of the game is to give up touchdowns. John Ross couldn't catch? Yeah, okay, he got drafted before Turpin did, though. Like, knock it off, y'all. That boy can catch. Like, that's what I'm saying. You guys have seen absolutely nothing from Turpin as a wide receiver, and you guys are already crowning him. That's what I be saying. That's the stuff that gets Cowboy Nation in trouble. That's the type of stuff that gets y'all in trouble. You ain't seen him catch one pass as a receiver. One. And you already telling me what everybody in the league can't do. Like, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. And I like the kid. But I'm going to tell you, throwing deep passes to a 5'7" receiver, that shit don't go in the NFL, bro. There's one person you can do that to, Tyreek Hill, and he outweighed Turpin by 15 pounds. Do you know how many fast dudes there are that are 5'7"? Why doesn't everybody have one of them dudes? Like, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Slim, he had 57 catches in the USFL. Yes, in the USFL. Last time I checked, this is the NFL, my brother. How many of those DBs from the USFL are in the NFL right now today? And y'all act like Turpin's never played in the NFL. Y'all know he played in the NFL 2019, right? See, this is Iceberg Slim. What have you seen from Turpin as a wide receiver? That's what I want to know. What have you seen? I get it. I love him too. But, bro, we can't do this. We can't do this. We can't keep doing this every year, man. What have you seen? Tell me. Sell me on him as a wide receiver. Because Devin Hester nobody did it better than Devin Hester, and he wasn't a good wide receiver. Devin Hester is in the Hall of Fame for kickoff returns, punt returns. Why didn't he play wide receiver? Like, I'm just curious, and listen, I am not hating on anybody. What I'm really doing is, you guys have players up here in the clouds. I'm down here on the ground. He's not boo-boo. He's not under the ground, but he's not up here either. Like, why can't we just leave him right here on the ground and let him earn his way up? That's all I want. Like, because when we crown players, it never works out for us, y'all. Listen, if Turpin can play wide receiver, let's see it this Friday. 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 You know what I'm saying? Why do you still have Anthony Brown? Because he was the 7th best corner in football last year? Come on, bruh. Like, you guys, listen to me. Y'all just be hating on folks when they was young, and then as they grow up. Did y'all watch last year? Some of y'all stuff I be asking, did y'all watch last year? Maybe you have Anthony Brown because he was the only person that could get an interception for you in a playoff game to give your quarterback another opportunity to get the ball and get score. Maybe that's the reason why they kept Anthony Brown. Because Diggs damn sure couldn't do it. But it was Anthony Brown that went and got that interception for you. So maybe that's the reason why they kept him. I don't know. And listen to me, Deshaun Jackson did it, but you guys notice Deshaun Jackson is like, bro, Deshaun Jackson is 5'10". He outweighed Turpin by like, listen to me. We are not going to put Turpin down. We ain't going to put him down. We're not putting him down. No, we're not. I'm not even going to let y'all do that. I'm not going to let y'all put the kid down because the kid is a good punt returner, kick returner. We just have not seen anything from the wide receiving room. That's all. And that's not being negative. That's not being me going against you. That's not doing any of that. All that is us being realistic. Turpin caught a bomb in the shoulder in practice against the Charger, but we need a veteran regardless, just in case. Listen, he caught a bomb, but I also saw Mark. Listen to me. If Dak can see him, if Dak Prescott can see the routes that I think Turpin will look good on is intermediate routes. He needs to run. He needs to be running a thing that's like 15 yards because you guys got to remember, what does it say on when you're sitting in your car and you look out of your window and you look at your side rear mirror? What does that little note at the bottom say? When you're sitting in your car and you look at your mirror, what does that little note at the bottom of it say? What does that say? On every window. On every rear view mirror. What does it say? Somebody put it in the comment box. Can somebody put that in the comment box for me? Object is closer than it appears. You want to know why it says that? Because as you get closer to something, it gets bigger. So then, if objects get closer, think about this. This is Turpin. This is a glass. I want everybody, see how big this glass is? See how big this glass is? The glass looks as big as my phone, right? See how this? This is Turpin on slant routes. This is Turpin on fade routes. Same glass. If I'm cooking right now, you know I'm cooking. Y'all need to support this content. Hit that star button, man. Hit that share button. Hit that super chat button. Hit that thumbs up button. This is throwing the Turpin on a slant on a fade route, on a go route. Listen, as long as Dak can see him, and as long as he can see Dak, the ball, oh yeah, they're gonna be good. But guess what? What happens if? Because guess what? A lot of corners are like what? 6'1", 6'2". So guess what happens? This is Turpin behind a 6'1", 6'2" wide receiver. Yeah, he's there, but do you see him? You see him? I'm pretty sure you can put water in here from there, but you got to be hella good. So why not just give him the water right here? Why not just give Turpin the water right here? That's all. A lot of corners ain't run with a. Oh, stop it, brother. You don't got to run with a small guy. Corners don't got to run with nobody. We backpedal, bro. I was a corner all my life. We don't run with nobody. We backpedal. And we don't give a damn about someone being fast and small. Because you know what I'm going to do? As he goes out of bounds, I'm just going to push his ass out of bounds. You know you can do that, right? See, that's the difference. When someone is small, you know what you can do? You can mush their little ass. Right? If I'm a cornerback and I can see you open up your hips and you are going downfield and you're on the sidelines, I'm going to mush your ass out of bounds. And then guess what? If you try to catch the ball, they're going to throw a flag on your dumb self because you can't touch the ball first. Bruh, it's called rerouting. That's what listen to me. Give me a fast little wide receiver any day. I will take him over a big guy like Dez. You want to know why? Because big dudes, it don't matter. When the ball's in the air, your speed don't matter. The speed don't matter. Bro, I'll take a little dude anyway. You want to know what I'm doing? I'm going to jam his ass up. I don't care about that. I don't care about all the wiggling and moving. I'm watching hips anyway. I'm watching hips, so he can do all that dancing he want to do. Do all that dancing you want to do. Do all that dancing. He says, why do Deshaun dominate bigger guys? Dominate guys that are bigger? I ain't never seen Deshaun Jackson dominate anybody. I've seen Deshaun Jackson run past people. And I'm going to be honest with you, Turpin is not Deshaun Jackson. So y'all need to stop even comparing him to that. He's shown us nothing that he can be that guy. So it's like, that's why I be trying to say, Iceberg Slim, I'm not saying that you're wrong and hating on him or are loving him. I'm just saying you're wrong right now because what you're saying he hasn't done. I can feel it. If we think he's gonna do it or he's capable of doing it, okay, I can't say that I don't think he's capable of doing it, because that would be hating. But it would not be true of me to say that I've seen him do it now and that I believe he can do it, because I haven't seen him, and I can't believe something that I haven't seen. So that's just that's where the mistake is. I believe he can do it. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater, but I can't create thoughtful conversations saying that he's going to do it if I have not physically seen it. That is wishing and hoping, and that's faith. I can't do that. If I'm going to have faith in him, I should have had faith in Laram. If I'm going to have faith in him, I might as well have faith in Bryant and Brett Mayer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just let them go out there and do their thing. But honestly, Turpin's success is not going to be based on him anyway, and that's the sad part about it. I'm going to tell you this right here. Turpin is going to be a success or a failure because of two letters. K-M, period. Like, you know what I mean? And please don't bring up no Steve Smith. Listen to me, bro. You listen. Bro, don't even attempt to bring up. You cannot compare guys trying to make it into the league to Hall of Famers. Because Hall of Famers have an extra gene. Like, if y'all watch the show, The Boys, y'all gotta need to watch that show, The Boys. But, like, Hall of Famers, they're soups. Like, they're regular-ass people, but when they were young, someone gave them some V, and they different. They're just different. So, yeah, he may look like him. He may do all this other stuff, but, bro, when it comes to those moments, those mother effers are different, bro. They're just different, bro. Like, they're not dogs, because even dogs are, like, they're just different. Like, they're able to, like, listen, I don't teach my kids to play 110%, because you can't. You can only play 100%. You can only play what's inside of you. You know what I'm saying? If you play 110%, you're going to get injured. But I'm going to tell you like this, Hall of Famers, those guys, they're able to take it up a notch. They're able to take it up a notch. Bro, you can't compare regular guys to those dudes. They're just different, bro. Like, when they were small, they probably, like, a Hall of Famer, I bet you, when he was small, his daddy probably looked at him and was like, yeah, you're different. You're different. He was just different from all my other kids. That's just what it is. Hall of Famers are just different, bro. Like, when they walk, like, you know what I'm saying? When they fart, it don't even stink. Like, everything about a Hall of Fame player is different. You know what I'm saying? When they bark, when they burp, it sounds like the NFL logo. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is different about a Hall of Famer. Everything. Turpin is more like Dante Hall than anything. He has to return punts and take reverses. Yes, and Dante, and honestly, you can't even really say Dante Hall, because, man, Dante Hall had feet. That motherfucker had feet. He had feet. He says he ain't answering y'all questions. You ain't only the guy. What is he talking about? Listen, y'all get out your feelings. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. The reason why I don't answer questions all the time is because I don't see it. I love talking to the Cowboy females, though. Can I tell you why? Because the Cowboy females never take it personal. It's only the Cowboy males. I don't know why that is. So that's why I stopped telling Cowboys y'all act like females, because y'all don't act like females, because the females actually act the way they're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But if I missed your comment, it's only because it's like 12,000 comments, and I promise I'm going to try to get to you. Hold it to my head, not my heart. I promise. It wasn't on purpose. Well, let me get to some of these comments real quick. But I promise you this, if you send a super chat, if you send a star, you share my content, I promise you I'll be able to see it better because it lights up in yellow.
Star Breeze says Deshaun Jackson ain't even that guy. LOI, we acting like Deshaun Jackson was the dude or something. Like he was also hurt a lot. Yes, he was. And you know what, this Star Breezy, I was gonna say that, but Deshaun Jackson, like he has moments, bro, but he could never really stick with a. I mean, he made some money too. He made some money. I mean, he made some money though. Deshaun Jackson made some money. He ain't answered the. Listen, I don't claim to be the only guy that knows football, but listen to me. You guys can't discredit my football knowledge just because I disagree with one thing you say. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, knock it off, bro. Folks will be rocking with West Coast all through the year, and then I'd be like, Turpin ain't no wide receiver right now. Oh my God, you don't know football. Man, calm down, bro. You gonna throw your whole wife away because her steak don't taste like your mama's? Come on, bro. Knock it off. Rodney Lee, Cowboys need a cute man. Slap yourself. You need to be a better fan. If you think the Cowboys need a better quarterback, you need to be a better fan because you ain't been watching Cowboy content enough, nor have you been watching your own team because you didn't see your quarterback throw 37 touchdowns. Hey, my God, the guy that said the Cowboys need a touchdown, I want you to write in the comment box who else in the Dallas Cowboys has ever thrown 37 touchdowns. I'm just curious. Name me a quarterback in Dallas Cowboy history who has thrown more than 37 touchdowns in a season. Yeah, I'll put his name down there. Because Dak ain't good, obviously. My boy said he was much better at baseball. Okay, I'm about to get my sons into baseball. You want to know why? Because there's more money in it. And I ain't gonna tell y'all. Football is a mentally draining sport. That's all I'm gonna say. They need to have another sport that they can fall back on, that they can play and just have fun. You know what I'm saying? I think baseball is that sport. So we doing baseball not this year because it's already too late, but we doing baseball next year. And the eye coordination and stuff like that, I think it just works well. I think it works well with each other. Deshaun Jackson's not a Hall of Famer, but he had a good career. And he made a ton of money. How much faith do I have in Brett Mayer? I don't have faith in kickers. He makes a kick. I love him. He missed a kick. Cut him. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have any faith in him. I was happy the day they released him, that he signed with another team. So for them to bring him back, no, I don't have any faith. Spreading my brother's ashes at MetLife with fannings on both sides. Man, may he rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? I pray that you and your family are comforted, my boy. I pray that you and your family is comforted. I mean, I don't know if you're a Cowboy fan or a Giants fan, maybe because you said MetLife. But either way, brother, I hope that you are definitely comforted, man. He may not. These folks in their comments are tripping West Coast. Buck, you know how it be. Hey, who don't have a run of damn ball hat? Hey, two things. Who's going to be in Dallas September 17th? September 17th. Who's going to be in Dallas September 17th? Your brother was a Giants fan. You're a real ass brother, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. You still got your mom and your dad, man, Lewis. You still got your moms and your dad, Lewis. What's up with you, Terrence? Damn, my boy. So, man, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. But you bang with me for this year, my boy. You bang with your boy West Coast. Rodney Lee, what's the Cowboys problem then? With what? Damn, Lewis, I'm going to pray for you. Father, in the name of Jesus, actually, Lord, I pray for my friend Lewis. Actually, Lord, you touch him, Lord. I rebuke the spirit of death that is hovering over his family, Lord. I rebuke it right now, Lord. I guess you, actually, Lord, you give him comfort during these times. And actually, I also pray, Lord, that anybody that's under the sound of my voice, Lord, that anybody that you needs a financial breakthrough, a spiritual breakthrough, mental, Lord, or physical, Lord, actually, Lord, you touch them and heal them. In the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. I'm going to tell you, you saying amen does not make you a Christian. It only means that you agree and you agree with what we agreeing with. You know what I'm saying? Positive energy turns the world. You feel me? Terrence Ellis, you know, my mom always told me it's 3 things you always stop what you're doing and give someone. That is water, food, and water, bathroom, and prayer.
Somebody got to go need some water, stop and give them some water. Somebody need prayer, stop and give them some prayer. Somebody need to go to the bathroom, stop and let them go to the bathroom. You feel me? How much for the hat? The hats are $2,500. The hats are 2,500 stars, which is $25. I also put my Cash App down here. My Cash App is right there. If you want to send via Cash App, I got you. All you gotta do is send me your address. It's $25 plus $7 for stars. Mickey Cox, what's up with y'all, man? Jolly, he says, how do we manage to throw for so many yards? Dak throws for about, he throws the ball. Dak's a good quarterback, man. He threw 37 touchdowns. F the yards. Talk about them damn touchdowns. Mike, DC4L OTA, salute. Appreciate you, Mickey Cox. Hey, listen, we got 56 likes on YouTube. I need everybody right now to go and hit that like button on YouTube right now. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. What's up with you, Renell? Hey, you guys, I put the wrong title on there. I copied and pasted the wrong title on Facebook. It was supposed to say on YouTube, it was supposed to say Michael Gallup not going to the pub, but I put is, so that's my fault. He said, stop the damn run, run the damn ball, shake it down, step them my favorite. Hey, man, we need them both. We need them both. We need them both. We need them both. Dak is a good quarterback, but getting paid elite. Listen to me. Slap yourself. You're a good worker, but what you get paid is way too much for what you get paid. Slap yourself. How dare you talk about what another man should get paid and it ain't coming out your pocket? Watch your mouth, man. And hey, I say that with all love because I don't want nobody doing that to you. Like, who in the hell are we to talk about what somebody is getting paid from another man? Like, bruh. Like, I'm just curious. Like, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't find out how much what I get paid and talk about, oh, West Coast is good, but for what he brings to the content, like he don't even put videos. Sometimes he be going live and he don't even be using his computer. Don't do that to me. If the money ain't coming out your pocket, watch your mouth. Because listen, when it's time for you to get paid, I want you to get all your money. You know what I'm saying? I want you to get all your money. You feel me? They said, man, Mr. George. Hey, Mr. George, how much you play? How much you pay? You know what I'm saying? Whoever called Mr. George was a hater. Why you give a damn what somebody else is paying, man? I don't care, bro. I want all my Cowboy fans to get overpaid so we can underwork. Like I'm up. You know what I'm saying? I damn sure don't want to be overworked and underpaid. You feel me? Which do you want to be? You want to be underpaid and overworked. So you don't want to be underpaid and overworked, but you want the Cowboys to do this to the players, though. You see what I'm saying? That's why I be saying that ain't real, bro. We got to keep it real, man. We got to be real, homie. We got to be real. We got to keep it real. We can't be counting folks' money, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't be counting folks' money. Especially if you ain't paying it. If the person paying it has no problem paying it, let them pay it. Because if I come up in your job, I promise you I'm not walking up at you and saying, hey man, how much you make? $20. $20? Oh, that's too much money. He no good operator. He no good operator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You feel me? We ain't gonna count folks' money though. If Jerry Jones didn't have it, he wouldn't have gave it to him. Mikey, what we sipping on later? I heard that they about to go have a good time. Mari says, he says one of the people in here can't tell the difference between man and zone, but got the nerve to criticize a pro. You know what, Mari? It be like that sometimes. I hope we can cut these stupid penalties out. We did technically. We did technically. We did technically because we had 17 penalties week 1 preseason. He had 8 last week. I ain't even gonna lie. Worth $8 billion. Jerry got it. Worth $8 billion. Thank you, Cheesy Blake. Like, you can't tell me nobody's getting overpaid on the Dallas Cowboys when you got $20 million in the bank that you're not even spending. You know what I'm saying? Sound like they getting paid. Do you think they can use Turpin like Beasley? Listen to me. Enough questions with Turpin.
Let's see him play wide receiver. I have not seen him be successful as a wide receiver, so I don't know what he can do in the offense. I know he's a hell of a kick returner and punt returner, though. He says, when you have a cap, you care or not. He says, when you have a cap, you care or not a fan. I don't know what that means, D-boys. William McKinney says, we in the building, South Carolina. Shout out. I said South Carolina. Shout out to West Coast from in the building 901. I'm sorry, Chris. The fat man. That's his name. Hey, you guys, we 1,200 stars away. 1,200 stars away. 1,200 stars away. Listen to me. We got to see Turpin actually being used as a wide receiver. We keep on saying, use him like this person uses that person. Use him like that person uses them person. Listen, just use him like a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? He says, sorry, worrying about money that's not yours. Exactly. We ain't doing that. Listen, if you worry about somebody's money, that's an internal problem. That ain't football. If we effectively run the ball and depend on our defense, do you still consider the wide receiver core a problem? Yes, when you throw it to him. Because you're going to have to throw it to him at some point. Dez Bryant Cooper, LeBron James made Dak. Well, your mother and your daddy made you. We all made by somebody. And guess what? Your kids was made by you. You know what I'm saying? So we all made by somebody. There's no self-made anybody. There's no anybody that's calls themselves a self-made person is someone who's lying to themselves. Because every single person had help. Every single person. I got in the military. I had nowhere to stay. I was on my ass. I had to stay with me and my daughter had to stay with my mom for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't see that now. All y'all see is the nice house, Tesla, and nice cars. That's all y'all see. But I was on my ass when I first got out. No, the military did not help me the way I thought they did, but I still got love for them. I was an adult. I ain't tripping. Ain't no self-made nobodies, bruh. Everybody has been made by somebody. And guess what? Somebody made Dez. You know what I'm saying? Somebody made Dez. Somebody made T.Y. Hilton. Somebody made Tom Brady. Everybody made by somebody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out here. It's a team sport. This ain't tennis. If this was tennis, then guess what? Then yeah, we talking about it's a singles. You know what I'm saying? But bro, anything that has a team sport, there's a reason why there's a team. You know what I'm saying? They all get Super Bowl rings, or they all don't get Super Bowl rings. This is what it go. So yeah, you can tell me about Dez making this person. That was Dez was getting paid to do. Was Dez not getting paid to make it to be good? Okay then. So sound like Dez did his job. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad at the Cowboys for paying good players to play with Dak. That's basically what y'all be doing. Y'all basically get mad because the Cowboys want good players around Dak. Some of you guys want Dak to be like on the Cleveland Browns with nobody so he can play good and show that he good. And oh, now he good. Now he can come to the Cowboys and now we gonna respect him. Man, get the hell out of here, bro. Like, get the hell out of here with that, man. Dak ain't got to do nothing but stay black and pay his taxes. He'll be all right. I don't know the Cowboys' regular season record because I am not a fortune teller. I am a present teller. I can tell you what's presently happened, but I can't tell you the future. My power stopped at the present. I'm a present teller. I can't tell y'all the future. I don't know the future. I tell you the present like a mother effer though. Dez made Dak, okay, I love Dez. Well, I mean, this is the thing. How did Dez make Dak? And Dez only had 800. His best season with Dak was 780 yards or something like that. Like, think about this. Dez never had 1,000 yards with Dak. Never. And I think Cooper only had like 1 year with 1,000 yards with Dak. So I don't see how those guys made him. Cooper, I think, had 1 year of 1,000 yards with Dak. Dak's mama and daddy made Dak. One late night, listening to some Bobby Womack. You feel me? That's how Dak was made. We ain't gonna get into the actual fundamentals of how it happened, but y'all get the drift. You know what I'm saying? Listen to some of that Bobby Womack. If you don't know who Bobby Womack is, it's all good. You too young. They was probably on the acre. See, Dak, I seen Dak Daddy. He looked like he liked that yak.
You know what I'm saying? So I think they probably had a little yak. She probably had a little rest of God, rest of soul. She probably had something clear, you know what I'm saying? Something cool, you know what I'm saying? She didn't look like no heavy drinker or nothing like that. She was a God-fearing woman, praise the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So she probably had a little water, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that Bobby Wildman came on, man. Say, man, hey, man, listen. That boy said that David Ruffin. You know what I'm saying? That David Ruffin. That David Ruffin. God, ain't nobody came to see you. You know what I'm saying? That boy, who they come to see? Y'all don't know what that's from. Where that's from? Where that's from? What movie that's from? They ain't come to see you. Ain't nobody come to see y'all. I ain't gonna say, hey, what movie is that? What movie is that? I might just change the name. Y'all killed me. Pootie Tang, hell nah. Ain't nobody come to see you. Matter of fact, I might change the name of this show to West Coast and the Cowboys. What y'all think about that? Nice ring to it, huh? That motherfucker was a fool, boy. That motherfucker was a fool. He was a fool, y'all. Ain't nobody come to see you. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. West Coast Cowboy gives Sean Payton his Cowboy teams. Man, Sean Payton ain't doing a damn thing. Sean Payton ain't doing a damn thing. Sean Payton had the second best quarterback of all time and won Super Bowl. Give Sean Payton the Dallas Cowboys, he gonna get really good and lose in the NFC Championship game to a damn messed up call to a kicker. Man, slap your... Give Sean Payton this team. Man, slap yourself. Sean Payton had better teams than this. Sean Payton had better teams than this. Sean Payton brought a team that was scoring 42 points to the Dallas Cowboys. To Dallas. And you know what we did? We spanked that ass. I'm just being real. Sean Payton brought two... Listen to me. Sean Payton was undefeated one year. We beat that ass. Sean Payton had a team scoring 42 points. Brought them to Dallas. We beat that ass. Shut them down. Brought them down to 19 points. Well, I'm just keeping it 100. What did Sean Payton do with... Bro, what did Sean Payton when he had Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara, and motherfreaking... He had to do it with the thing on his face. Drew Brees. You mean to tell me that guy is going to take this team? All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Nah. I'm not gonna read your iceberg. I'm not gonna read your last comment because folks gonna know. You gonna show your IQ on that. You deal with too much of you deal too much with your emotions, bro. You think I'm emotional, but you deal too much with your emotions. Like when you use synonyms like garbage and trash, man, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Stop it. It's all good. Is Colombo still the line coach? No. How they finished last season though? Let me see. How they finished last season, though, and how did ours end? Exactly, man. Don't do that. Sean Payton, a way better coach. No, he's not. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. Like, you don't know that. Like, you don't know that. Mike McCarthy and Sean Payton have all won the exact same amount of games. Like, you don't know that. And we saw Sean Payton at his best, and we beat him. So, no, I'm cool. You don't know that. And why would Sean Payton want to come back to Dallas when they didn't give him the job in the first place? Like, they gave the job to Jason Garrett over Sean Perry. When was the last time Cowboys played in the Super Bowl? It don't really matter, man, you know. It don't matter.
Because guess what? There are teams who have never even won a Super Bowl. So, last time we played in the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter. Just know we're trying to get there every year. Like, think about this. We haven't been to a Super Bowl since 1996, and we still expect to wake up and go there every year. You want to know why? Because we have higher expectations than most teams. That's just real. Like, every team isn't expected to be good every year. The Cowboys are. You want to know why? Because you watch our games more than anybody else. I'm just being real with you. Like, the Saints, they could suck this year. Nobody would care. Like, nobody would really care. The Cowboys, the whole world cares if the Cowboys are good or bad. You want to know why? Because you have no choice but to watch us. So that's why, I'm going to be honest with you, that's why non-Cowboy fans can actually watch Cowboy games. You want to know why? Because you're already programmed to watch us. You want to know why? Because when you turn on our TV, you can see Cowboy games in Wisconsin. You can barely see Green Bay games in Wisconsin. Listen to me. You're not seeing no damn Chargers game on no LA station. Get the hell out of here, bro. I can't remember the last time I saw a Charger game on an LA station. The reason why so many Charger fans was watching Cowboy content is because, bruh, they're not on. So, you know what I'm saying? If you really want to think about it, we really are America's team. That's just facts. Because I'm just saying, if you go watch another content creator, bro, you're not going to see a gang of Cowboy fans watching the Philadelphia Eagles chat. You're not going to see that. You're not going to. But I'm going to tell you why an Eagles fan can actually watch Cowboy content creators. Because you watch the Cowboys on Sunday. Duh. Like, I bet you right now, if you ask 32 fans to fill out rosters of players on the team, I bet you the two teams they would be able to fill out the most is their team and the Dallas Cowboys. Go get a Chiefs fan. Tell him to fill out his roster. Then fill out ours. I bet you he knows just as many Chiefs as he knows Cowboys. And that's facts. So if we ain't America's team, we ain't got to be an America's team. And I'm going to end it with this. We may not be the most loved team. We may not even be the most hated team. But we are the most interesting team in America. And you already know that's true. Never look down, 'cause stars up. Peace.